You are now watching the official YouTube channel for the largest basketball manager game in the world. Join at BuzzerBeater.com if you think you can beat the buzzer.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Bubbles BuzzerBeater, the official BuzzerBeater YouTube channel. I hope everyone's season 63 is treating them well. I know that we just got through the All-Star break, so if you had a couple of All-Stars, congratulations there, and if you didn't, no worries. I know I didn't have any for my USA team. I'll also give a update on the Utopia team in a couple of days. The trainees on there are looking pretty good, and we're definitely pushing for promotion, so I'll give you guys an update on that soon. But for today, I just wanted to talk about the menace, the absolute terrifier that was added to the BuzzerBeater universe this season. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, that's Joe Bronson Jr. So essentially for pickup games, the new feature that was added for season 63, there is a impossible bot team that you can play against and test your tactics and team against. And it's very, very hard to beat. I know there have been some top-tier teams that were able to beat the Impossible Bot or the Alley-Oop All-Stars. But it's a very, very hard team to beat. And in that video where I discussed the pickup games and, just kind of like what they are and how they work, I mentioned Joe Bronson Jr. And Joe Bronson Jr. Has that insane salary, $467,000 weekly salary. And if you look at his skills, they are pretty insane. So we'll cover those a little bit more in depth as well. But if you wanted to take a look at just the Alley-Oop All-Stars roster, you'll see Joe Bronson Jr. up at the top here, $476,000 weekly salary. And then you have some other legends, some good players, $312 salary there, $246,000 salary there, going down. So a lot of really good players on this team. But Joe Bronson Jr. is definitely the story of today. So Joe Bronson Jr., if we look at his skills, you'll see he has 27 jump shot, 16 jump range, 23 outside defense, 23 handling, 23 driving, 16 passing, 23 inside shot, 20 inside defense, 3 rebounding. That's the only skill that's not amazing. 10 shot blocking, which is really good for a 6-foot point guard, 9 stamina, and then, of course, a legendary 20 free throw shooting. So if you look at his skills, you'll see 182 total skill points, which I don't think is even achievable by a player. I think the most total skill points I've ever seen or heard about in BuzzerBeater is 170. And then I've physically seen a guy with 168, 169 total skill points, but I know that someone had indicated that there's a player with 170 total skill points. Well, Joe kind of crushes that with 182. So Joe Bronson Jr.'s skills are insane. And then I did also in the forums, as you can see here, I made a post in the BB Global English forums, where if you want to go and just read more about Joe and just have some information about, his skills and what he looks like, I did also put a poll of what is the scariest part about Joe Bronson Jr. And I just posted this. So for me, it's always been his Joe-ness that scares me the most. So I'll go ahead and put my vote in for that. But if you wanted to go and check out the skills right there and then leave your vote, looks like someone else is also scared of his Joe-ness. So that's cool there. But I also wanted to just kind of put this thread up or put this post up so that people can share what's the craziest box score that they've seen Joe Bronson Jr. put up against their team or their friend's team. So the best one that I've seen is this 35-point performance where he had 35 points, 7 assists on 14 of 22 shooting, and of course the 24.5 rating, which is incredibly good. So that's obviously a good, stat line, a good box score, but I know that there are some crazier stat lines out there for him. So if you have a crazy stat line that you want to, let the BB universe know about or fill me in on the craziest box score you've seen from him, I encourage you to go over to that BB Global English And then it's just titled Meet Joe Bronson Jr., Everyone's Worst Nightmare, which I think is fitting. So I got this up, and I think it would be a fun thread to just keep around and kind of track, what are the craziest stat lines that he puts up there. But yeah, I'd say Joe Bronson Jr., insane stat line. His dad, Joe Bronson, is also a BB legend, so I think that's why Joe Bronson Jr. was created with that face and name. But yeah, he leads the Alley-Oop All-Stars, and he's incredible, so I'd encourage you guys to check that out. And that's all I have for today. I thought it would be a quick, fun video, and then I'll be back with more content for you guys very soon. Thanks. Bye.